day, Darlington County School District, and welcome back to another In the Know, where we have a chance to give you information from the most recent school board meeting, as well as any other current topics, and answer any questions that we have received since our last time together. So again, we are in December. It is the last week before we go out on our holiday break that we have. So our holiday break is December the 19th through December the 30th. And we'll actually be coming back on Monday, January 2nd. That'll be a PD day, as well as January 3rd. Tuesday, January 3rd is a PD day. And our students will come back to us on Wednesday, January 4th. So again, the holiday break is upon us. I know I've been visiting schools this week, and the students are really excited. I almost think the adults are a little bit more excited. So I know you all are looking forward to that break for the next couple weeks. There were several items that were discussed at the board meeting this past Monday. And so, of course, I always give an update on our annual goals. I do that on a monthly basis. And so, again, our 4 annual goals this year, of course, are safety and security, mental health supports, parent and guardian involvement, and, of course, academic achievement. And so the updates that I gave to the board on the safety and security is that we are continuing to assess the card access systems and adding to the card access doors that we have. But also what we are finding out from our manufacturers is that there is a delay in being able to get the materials in order to complete those projects. So they are in the works. Those additional card access doors that our principals and our school personnel have helped us put together, but unfortunately they're going to take a little bit longer to be able to get them into place due to supply chain issues, which is being experienced by many companies with technology product and construction product. As far as our mental health supports, we have finalized the hiring of a mental health coordinator, the Darlington County School District's first mental health coordinator. And so we are finalizing all the paperwork and the press release for that. We're very encouraged to have somebody in place with the expertise to help all of our schools and our district with mental health needs for our students and our staff. What I found out through the interview process was how much mental health professionals will really be able to benefit our schools, whether it be through training on strategies that they can help our teachers and our school staff have, whether it be working one-on-one with students that are having significant issues, or just being able to help us as a district have a focus on initiatives. I really think this is going to be very helpful to us all, and look forward to that person starting sometime in January. As far as parental and guardian involvement, lots of initiatives over December that our schools were doing. I've had a chance to hear from a lot of our principals about activities they're having with parents and guardians coming back into their buildings. And so whether it's ornament making activities or dinners or award ceremonies or Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus being there with students, just so many activities where we have our parents coming into the building and being able to connect with them. So I'm so glad that we are able to do that during the month of December. And then of course on academic achievement, we are wrapping up our second round of MAP testing for the school district, and looking forward to see the progress that our students have made since the fall. And again, we also have end of course testing that we are completing. So the semester is coming to a close, and those end of course exams are taking place, and final exams for our high school classes and some of our middle school students that take those classes as well. So, of course, our Orange Frog Challenge for the month of December was to crush the tests. And so I saw a lot of really neat orange crush types of signs and activities going on, and saw the students really engaged. It's great when you see a student that is excited about the goal that they have to meet, that they've been working on, and they achieve that through MAP testing. So just creating that excitement, but also that ownership for our students, for our teachers, for our parents, for everybody. So again, we're looking forward to seeing the results from our second round of MAP testing and our end of course testing. And of course, we're really excited on the high school front to be finishing first semester before the Christmas break. This, of course, is the benefit of our new calendar that we're on. And, it's the first time in a long time where students they don't have to come back to school after the break and then take exams. And you lose all that time of learning over the break before they get a chance to do that. So exams are over with this week, and we will start fresh with second semester on January the 4th when our students come back on January the 4th. Another item that was on the board agenda was approval, first reading of the leave bank addendum to our leave policy. Again, as you have heard from me over the past few months, we are implementing a sick leave bank in the Darlington County School District, and the board had to actually approve those changes to our leave policy. We had sent out a survey to a lot of our classified staff. Our teachers had already completed surveys last year about this and told us how important the leave bank was to them. But also our support employees told us how much this would be positive for them as well. So stay tuned. We will be sending out the details after second reading of this policy in January, and you'll be hearing about how you can become a member of the new Darlington County Sick Leave Bank. Another item that was discussed at the board meeting was the merger of St. John's Elementary and Rosenwall Elementary Schools. And again, this is a topic that has been discussed for almost a year now, that we've been having discussions, that the board has been having many discussions about this over the past few months. Of course, we had community meetings back in the springtime. We had cost estimates that had been given for the different projects that we had been talking about. And at the end of the day, the board felt it was very important. They had reached a decision, and they wanted to go ahead and make that decision to go ahead and vote on the merger of the St. John's Elementary School and Rosenwall Elementary School. That vote passed 5-2, and the people are asking, well, where's the new school location going to be? It's actually out off Highway 52. There is some property that the district purchased recently, and that we are housing some of our operations facilities on at this point in time. But that's actually the property where the school will be built as well. So again, out off Highway 52. We are just now finalizing getting the firm together to finish the drawings for us that we're working on. And then, of course, we'll be looking at moving forward with breaking ground. A timeline has not been established just yet because we just finished the vote. But early next year, we will be looking at finalizing the timelines. And again, we're just really excited about having another new facility for our elementary school students. What we learned from the 3 recent schools that we've built is just, those spaces that have been designed for, student learning and student activities that are taking place today versus buildings that were designed 50 years ago. Lots of light, lots of room, lots of space for new types of programs, and just a place where all of us can be proud to either work or have our children attend. So looking forward to giving you more information about this as we move forward on that new school. Mr. Richard Brewer will be rolling off the school board. This was his last meeting, and so we'll actually have a new board member in January, and that is Mrs. Amanda Thompson. And Mandy Thompson will be joining us as the new school board member from that area. And then also we have Mrs. Audrey Gore, who will be joining us on the school board. And again, she is in having Dr. Dawson's seat. And so both of those school board members will be with us in January. It'll be their first meeting. We look forward to welcoming them and look forward to collaborating again with all of our board members as we move forward and do what's right for all the students in the Darlington County School District. I also wanted to make sure that I mentioned our bonuses and that those have gone out. You should have already received those by the time you are watching this video. So we wanted to make sure to get those out early in the week. And I believe everybody was able to receive those. So again, thank you, School Board, for allowing us to do that for all of our employees. And again, I hope that's just a nice little extra gift for all of our employees to be able to utilize for Christmas and over the holidays. Also, for our professional development that we have when we come back, we do have another Orange Frog training that we are doing, and this is primarily for elementary school personnel. And so you have been notified by your principal if you are participating in the January 3rd training for Orange Frog. But again, we had a lot of our high school folks participate with us back in October. And so this round will actually be for just our elementary schools. And so support personnel, teachers, all the different roles in the school buildings will be represented on that January 3rd Orange Frog training. And we look forward to more positivity and spreading more joy in our buildings. Speaking of joy, this holiday time of year is certainly a time that we should be showing joy and appreciating the joy that we have around us. Again, I always say that it's really easy to talk about what we don't have, but I'm so grateful for what I do have. And I hope you'll join me in spreading that joy during this time of year about all the good things that we do have and really all the good things that are going on in our school district. I'm very proud of the Darlington County School District and the hard work that is going on. And yes, we have a lot of challenges, but I'm very proud of the way that we're approaching those challenges and the way that we are together working to help our students be as successful as possible, whether that be with academic achievement and improving our test scores, or whether that be with workforce development or social-emotional well-being, or connecting with our communities. Again, I'm just so proud to be doing this work with you in the Darlington County School District. Like I always tell you, hug on your family. Let them know how much you love them. Let them know how much we appreciate them sharing you with us. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be blessed, have safe travels, and enjoy family. And I will see you in January for the next In the Know.